This is your friendly neighborhood instructor, Coach Culbertson, with a Windows 10 Preview Edition quick look. Yes, that's right. Windows 10 has landed on the client desktop landscape in its Preview Edition. It's not quite done yet, but it's done enough that Microsoft has released it out to us so we can punch around on it, play around with it, and give them feedback and participate in the development process. I think it's really neat. And let me tell you, we're looking specifically at the Start menu today. And a lot of people did not like the fact that the Start menu basically went away in Windows 8. But friends, it's back, and it's back with a vengeance. I think you're really going to dig what they've done with it. It's really the best of both worlds. So let's go in and take a look right now. All right, well, here we are on the Windows 10 desktop. This is, by the way, running in a Hyper-V virtual machine on my Windows 8.1 desktop currently. So this is what I was really excited to show to you, the Start menu. I think you're really going to get a big bang out of this because you notice three things right off the bat, I think. First of all, the Start menu power button is back. It's right here hanging out right next to the username up here. Of course, I can shut down or restart. There's only two options that are available to me right now. Of course, I have my standard set of tools here in the Start menu. This should be very, very familiar to you if you've ever touched Windows ever. This is all of the built-in stuff as well as a few optional apps that I have already kicked on here. Also, the Start menu has the search box hanging out right down in here. You can just punch the Windows key and start typing, and that will automatically bring up the search box for you. Lickety-split. Now, here's the thing that I really dig. They have left in the tiles, the live tiles. You notice here I've got two live tiles running on this Start menu right now. I've got the news, and I have my tile travel. Now you've noticed that I'm moving stuff around in here. This is very, very customizable. I really like this. If there's something here that I don't want, like for example, I don't want the people icon here, I can unpin it from the start and bring it and take it away. And now I can go here to all apps and I can put something in its place. Let's do sound recorder. Why not? So we'll pin this guy to the starts and bammo. That brings up sound recorder, slaps it in here in a nice cute little tile. And of course, if I'd like to resize it, it's cool. I can make it small or medium. Some of these also have a wide angle option here, like the news item here. So I can resize this guy to large, so it's nice and big. And I'm getting more information in there, or I can resize it to medium, or I can go even wide. All right, which is where it was, by the way, to begin with. So a ton of flexibility. But I really feel this brings together the best of both worlds. It gives us the tiles, it gives us the live tiles, the automatic updates right in the Start menu. I really dig that. I like the big buttons. But I also like the fact that we have the full Start menu over here to the left-hand side. So folks who really grew up in the Windows 98, Windows 95 era, if you will, came to grow accustomed to the Start menu, as well as in the XP era. This is what they're used to. This is what they're used to seeing. But we now have more fun tools. Now, of course, I guess if you want to take everything away, you could. You know, if you wanted to remove everything from the Start menu, I suppose there's nothing to stop you from doing that. But also, if you really liked the Start page, don't worry, you can bring it back, by the way. All you got to do is go to Navigation Properties, and there's a little box you can uncheck that will bring back the Start menu. Here's the Start menu right here. And I can simply uncheck, use the Start menu instead of the Start screen. And I do have to sign out and let that change come back into play after I've signed back in. But if I want that Start screen instead of just the Start menu, hey, that's cool. And you know what? From a tablet standpoint, I love the Start screen. You know, I feel like from a tablet standpoint, a tablet point of view, the Start menu would be too small. But for a desktop, it's perfect. For a desktop, it's perfect. So really, I think this is awesome. I really do. The fact that we have an interface that plays well both in the desktop side of the world as well as the tablet side of the world, I think this is a win-win for both sides. As much as I love the tablet side of the world, I also understand the desktop side of the world is not going anywhere anytime soon. So a ton of folks are still on the desktop side of the world, and we needed something that could cater to both sides, and we have it. So good job, boys and girls over at Microsoft. Really dig this. Hey, this has been a quick look at the Start menu interface for Windows 10. I am your host, Coach Culbertson, here at Directions Training, and I'll see you next time.